Shady Side Academy is such an exciting place for students and teachers right now as we have come into this new era, this new millennium, the 21st century. Student learning now remains challenging, but it's also extremely fun.
And I think that at Shady Side, and certainly my experience here, you had ample opportunity to really get to know the students in so many different ways.
There's just a sense that there's kind of like independence that we have. We're kind of learning how to be independent before we go off to college, which is really important.
And I think it's great that we here are able to go and choose whatever we want to do, and that for me has been very special. It's opened up a lot of doors, and ultimately it has led me in the direction I want to go.
3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 27 9 times, which left me with 36 over 1, which would just leave me with 36 pi centimeters cubed.
These kids don't want to fail. They don't want to do poorly. They probably really want that A, but you know, in the back of their mind, they are interested in being able. They understand the value of education.
Move your slide so that the circle of the slide is right over the light. I think their primary motivation is really to get to the very best school that they can possibly get to for a college education. And it takes a while for them to realize that they can do that, but then also grow and develop as individuals right now and enjoy the moment as well as being kind of driven to go ahead in the future.
At Shady Side Academy, one knows you'll be well prepared for any college or university in this country. That's all but assured. That's what we do.
Much of what I think I know, the way in which I approach the world, certainly the way in which I approach teaching, is thanks to an apprenticeship of sorts that I did as a student in the first atmosphere that was truly rigorous, you know, comprehensive, not just in school, in the classroom, but throughout the entire day. Shady Side was that for me.
If you talk to an alumnus, first thing he says is, Shady Side changed my life. They're the ones that feel closest to this school. They're the ones that have the great memories of this school. And they're the ones that want this school to survive, and to not just survive, but to do well and be the best.
I don't feel like at Shady Side Academy you come for 4 years and then that's your only experience with it. I think if you're going to be a great Shady Side alum, you stay connected to the program way beyond the 4 years that you've spent, and that just benefits the teachers and these current students that are here.
I was delighted when it was time to leave, to get out, and I'm delighted as an alum to come back and to see the kids here, and frankly, they seem a little less neurotic than the kids 20 years ago.
And there's no question that they consider Shady Side the place that made it happen. No question about that. I don't think there's a profession that you could go to and Shady Side doesn't have a distinguished person in that profession.
I'm very proud that I graduated from Shady Side. I think it was a wonderful foundation. It was definitely the right choice for me.
I'd say whenever I look back at Shady Side years from now, I'll definitely remember like all the bonds and connections I've made with students and faculty. So I think that will definitely like stick with me for the rest of my life.
I think going to school at Shady Side, it just helps me to become a better person. I love going to school here.
At Shady Side Academy, we leave no stone unturned in meeting the needs of the students, and that they are prepared for not only college and university, but for life.